Friends, let's start our lesson by listening to a beautiful life quote. As John Lennon had said, "When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life." Welcome back, friends. I wish you all are doing well. Today I have come with new story with lots of new vocabulary, and I am sure this video will be very useful for you all. So before starts the lesson, let me tell you something about the video. So before, if you are visiting my channel first time, then let me know you most important thing for this video, for this lesson, because I found a new way to improve your English communication skills with lots of new vocabulary without facing any problems and difficulties. As you know, we need 4 things for improving our English, and that is listening, writing, vocabulary and speaking. And these all things I have added in this video. So I am sure if you watch my daily video, you will be able to improve your English in a very short time. And the most important thing for this video is, this video has 4 steps. First step, we will listen a short story with our focus, cause after a story you will get some question and you have to answer that question. And the second steps we will know some new vocabulary from that story. That part is most important part, so don't lose this golden phase. And the next we have answer and question season. In that part I'll ask some question which will be taken from the story, and then I'll give you 1 minute to write your answer in a comment box. Then I'll show you answer on the screen. That's why you have to listen to the story very carefully. And the last step, and this is the 4th step of this video, build your confidence and listening ability. For this purpose, I'll give you 1 minute to say the heading, which heading will be best for that story according to your point of view. And these all things are dependent on your listening and focus. So let's start our first part of this video, and that is short story. So first we are going to listen to the short story. It starts now. I would like to share a beautiful story of positive thinking that I read a couple of days ago. One day, a professor entered the classroom and announced a surprise test. Hearing this, all students got anxious and started thinking about what would come up in the test. The professor distributed the question paper with the front side facing down. After handing over the papers to all the students, he asked them to turn the page and start the test. To everyone's surprise, there were no questions in the test paper. There was just a black dot in the center of the page. Everyone was startled and looked at the professor in awe. The professor told the students, "I want you to write a few lines about that you see on the paper." All the students were horrified, but since they didn't have a choice, they started writing the answer. Once everyone was through with the test, the professor collected all the answer sheets and started reading out its answer aloud in front of the whole class. Without an exception, all the students had written about the black dot, mentioning about its position, size, ecstasy. After reading out all the answers, the professor addressed the students and told them, "None of you will be graded on this test. I just wanted you to ponder over something. All of you wrote about the black dot. No one wrote about the white part of the paper. The same thing happens in our life too. We all have a white paper to observe and learn from. Yet we always focus on the dark spots. We have so many reasons to celebrate our parents, co-workers, friends, good health, a satisfactory job, a child's smile, the miracle we witness every day, and so on. However, we simply limit our horizons by focusing on just the dark spots, our disappointments, our frustrations, our fears and anxieties, things that bothered us, people that wronged us, ecstasy in our day to day lives. We tend to take so many good things for granted and focus our energy on insignificant dot like failures and disappointments. Think these dark spots are quite small as compared to the good things that we have in our lives. Yet they perturb our minds and do not let us think positively. Take your eyes away from the black dots of your life. Try and focus on the brighter side of life and let positivity govern your thoughts. Okay friends, like this we have completed listening part our story. And let's go second part of this video, which is our main purpose, and that is vocabulary. So we have new words in that story. That's why we are going to know that words. So first word we have anxious. That means fearful, worried, worrisome, craving, yearning, eager. Okay, and the second word we have distributed. That means allocated, scattered, dispersed, and divided. And also that means circulated. Okay, and the third word we have startled. That means caused to move suddenly, surprise, frightened, alarm, be surprised or frightened. Okay, and the fourth word we have awe. That means arouse, respect or fear, amaze, intimidate. And the fifth word we have stupefied. That means dull the senses. Also stone, make senseless, amaze, astound. And the sixth word we have addressed. That means direct to, speak to, direct to a specific destination, mark with an address, also refer. And the seventh word we have graded. That means assign a rank to, also give a mark or grade to, and also organize, classify, make label. Okay, and the eighth word we have pondered. That means reflect, think, consider and meditate. And the ninth word we have insignificant. That means unimportant, sequential, trivial, also of no account, manner of, little oath, also not influential, also meaningless. And the 10th word we have disappointment. That means a state of not having expectations fulfilled. And the last word we have govern. That means rule, control, manage, administrate, and also supervise, regulate. Okay, friend, don't be worried about vocabulary and no need to think. We are many new words. There are many new words. How can we remember and memorize? I'll give you in this video some trick how to memorize new vocabulary easily. So don't skip video and watch properly until end. It will be very useful for you all. Now let's go to next part of this video, and this is answer and question season. So I'm going to ask some question from that previous story. So we have 5 questions. First, who entered in classroom? And the second question we have, what did professor do after enter the class? And the third question we have, what did students do after hearing that? And the next question we have, what was in that question paper? And the last one we have, what did you learn from the story? Friends, you have only 1 minute and 5 questions. You have to write your answer in a comment box. Friends, you have only 1 minute. So be careful and be ready. Your time starts now. Okay friends, like this you have completed 1 minute, and now I'm going to show you answer on the screen. So first question we have, who entered in classroom? So answer is a professor entered the classroom. And the second question we have, what did professor do after enter the class? So answer is he announced a surprise test. And the next question we have, what did students do after hearing that? So answer is hearing this, all students got anxious and started thinking about what would come up in the test. And the next question we have, what was in that question paper? So answer is there were no questions in the test paper. There was just a black dot in the center of the page. What did you? And the last question, this is a last question of this session. So last question we have, what did you learn from the story? So answer is take your eyes away from the black dots of your life. Like this friends, we have completed third step easily. And this is the time to take last step of this video, and this is what build your confidence level. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to write here heading for that story, which will be best as a topic or as a moral of the story, or what did you understand by hearing this video, or you can say anything about that story. So be ready and be confident, okay? Don't think much and calm down. Your time starts now. Friends, with this 1 minute, we have completed our video, our lesson. As I told you, I'll say you how to memorize new vocabulary. So the best way for memorizing new vocabulary is make sentence by using that vocabulary. Like in this story, we have 10 or 11 new words. You just go comment box. Don't do anything. Just go to comment box of this video and write there at least 11 sentences by using these new words and send me. For example, we have one new word, distributed. So you use this word in sentence like one kind-hearted man distributed his all wealth between beggars. Like this, you use 11 words in different sentence. This way will be very useful to improve your English vocabulary. Just do it, continue. I am sure you will improve your English in some days only. And now we are going to have fun. I have one new joke for you all. And this is also help you to improve your listening ability, and also you can learn how to say fun, how to describe whatever you are feeling. Okay, so let's go have fun. One call, that is wrong number. Naughty kid. Hello, do you have a fridge? Man, yes, I have. Who are you? Kid. Is it running? Man, yes. Kid, get hold of it, otherwise it might run away. The man slams down the phone. After a few minutes, the phone bell rings again. Naughty kid. Hello, do you have a fridge? Man, angrily. No, I don't have. Kid, didn't I tell you to hold it? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, friends, with this funny joke, we have finished this part and wait for next part of my video. I end up my video with special thanks to you all wonderful people for listening to me with great passion. Thank you so much and have a wonderful lives.